To solve this problem, we're using Shake Off for evasive movement while moving. Lava Piercer will be reset and can be continuously as long as stamina allows. Welcome to the Global Labs July 25th patch note rundown. Normally I don't do these. I usually leave this to Biceptimus Prime. You can check out his YouTube videos as well. They're really good. But this time they just canceled PvP and I happen to be awake for it. God, that's a shame. If you're Jae-hee Kim in the Korean office right now, they're like, Baldy's still awake and we waited as long as we could to put out the notice, but we just gotta drop it. Sucks to suck, pussies. I was live for 16 hours. Didn't see that one coming. All right, so we're getting blue bat. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna low-key skim through some of these because they're adding blue battlefield, but there's other changes down below. They really extended this for some reason. I'm gonna read the big stuff and then kind of summarize for you guys, okay? Blue battlefield. Blue battlefield is introduced through the Heidelball 2025 banquet is now ready. Blue battlefield is a guild level PvP content that uses ships in the vast ocean. So you're telling me that there's a possibility that we could have boats fighting each other on the ocean before we have people fighting each other on land? So you're telling me there's a chance? Dude, I'm gonna eat so good on that. I swear to God. Everybody thought Heidelball last year couldn't be worse because they changed Node Wars and it was awful. And then Heidelball this year happens and they don't even mention Node Wars. We're like, well, at least we got our old system back. And then they just remove. People are starting to have fun again. I can't. It's so abusive. Bro, this relationship is so abusive. Brother, you can't keep putting them through this. I'm so glad that I don't do the large scale PvP anymore, man. I would be so... Do you have any idea? I would have broken a hole in my wall. All right. Since it's been played on the ocean, not on land, and on ships, not characters, we believe that you feel a different feeling from the base war. This content was scheduled to be applied to the Black Desert Global Lab today and reflected on official servers on the 30th. We literally will not have PvP back until at least the 31st. We are actually going to have naval node wars before land node wars again. Fuck it. Boys, buy your boats. Get to the docks. We PvP on the ocean. Run it down. I better be seeing Cho Nation and Digital's an ocean guild again. Back to their roots. Ironically enough. Oh God. However, considering the current official server situation. We are concerned about whether this schedule is appropriate at this time. Oh, come on! In a situation where large and small patches have been continuously made since the battle system reorganization, there was concern that adding new content to it would cause confusion. Therefore, we ask your understanding that Blue Battlefield is not on the schedule, but also considering a more appropriate time to apply it. So we're not even getting PvP on the ocean. You. Never mind, boys. False alarm. Back to the docks. Did you just say to the docks? Yeah, but we're fishing this time. Fuck it. But you can't even PvP on the ocean. That shit's disabled too. This is crazy. This is absolutely wild. Next, they're going to disable grinding. Like, you guys got to understand. If you're a PvEer, you don't understand the big deal about the Node War situation. This would be like if they just took your grind zone out of the game. Everything that you could do. Just removed grinding for the week. Go life skill. Just said go life skill. We'll figure it out. Wouldn't that piss you off? It's a sandbox MMO. That's crazy. Blue Battlefield objective rewards. It's content between guilds using ships. It's content where you occupy and defend a fortress based on each island in Black Desert World and unite guild members to achieve victory. Capture the fortresses created on the blue battlefield and defend them by sinking the opposing guild's heavy ships and galleys. Defend the citadel until it is finally captured. Main rewards, 5,000 crow coins. Guild tax, minimum 2 billion to maximum 4 billion guild coins. I think that means that it costs that much to participate. Deep Sea Stone Box, the origin of Stone of Okulua? What the f that means? 5k gold bars, whatever. Family buff, plus 75 mastery. Holy shit. 75 mastery. Up to 40% life EXP and 30% sailor EXP gain. That's pretty good. How to apply for participation? You can apply to participate for Blue Battlefield the following ways. All right, running time. Looks like it's going to be a 1 hour. It's a 1 hour thing that's happening on Odalita 1 on the day of the Battlefield event. Applications can be made up to 1 hour before the start of the time. So you got to be on 1 hour before the start to sign up. How to apply? An adventurer who is the guild leader or has the authority to apply for the base battle menu, escape war, stronghold war menu. Apply through the blue battlefield button in the Balano Sea area. Oh, wow. Look, there's the zones right there. On the day of the base battle, confirm the participating guild 15 minutes before the start time. So you can see who's participating 15 minutes before time. This is nuts. Holy shit. This is a clown fiesta. The areas where the blue battlefield takes place are as follows. Depending on the number of guilds participating in the blue battlefield, the fortress will be created on one of the islands below. Okay, I'm just going to save you the trouble. It's the new Node War system that was a shitty one from last year. They said, hey, it was so successful on land that nobody wants to do it. So we're going to put it in the ocean now too. But honestly, it might work in the ocean. Who knows? I'm not joking. Literally nobody likes the new Node War system. We all use the old one at all available opportunities. But, you know, it might work on the ocean because you can't build annexes and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. We're going to try it, though. My guild's going to try it. Either way, if 4 guilds sign up, there should be 2 forts, right? 6 guilds sign up, there should be 3 forts, and you're all fighting over the small amount of forts. All right. Types and end times of the blue battlefield citadels. Randomly set among the end times below. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. It's random between 20 and 60 minute long, like, naval war on the various islands that we just saw. The following type of large ships can participate. The guild galleys. The Ephyria Colossus. That's the Ephyria Galleon. That's the ship for those of you that don't know. That's, if you own a region in Black Desert Online, that guild is awarded 1 Ephyria Galleon for the week that they can give to a player in their guild. I've used one before. I have one docked in Paddocks. It's in my Paddocks Wharf, but I can't take it out because it's expired, obviously. But it's the best ship in the game. It's not even close. Ephyria Heavy Ship, that's Carrick. That's the Panoc Sun, and that's the Caravel. I'm going to be honest with you. You roll up to the blue battlefield in that shit. Yo, this you? Well, son! Bro, you're gonna get you are gonna get absolutely oh god. PvP removed? Yep, it is removed from the game. You have no PvP until at least next maintenance. Holy shit. I'll be honest with you. My guild, you show up. If you have this, I'm proud of you. You're gonna sink like a rock, but I'm proud of you. You roll up, you get this reassembled, reconstructed, you show up with a boat. We're cooking, guys. If you want to be in this naval node war, you need to join at least probably reassembled. That's where the galley is. Before this comes out. We'll probably stack all the sailors in. We're all going to go in together. I'll shot call it. It'll be crazy. So if you want that experience, let me know. I get people in. Come on, gather around. 10 minutes before the start of the blue battlefield, come together. Okay, so that's like this CTG. It's the same thing as Node Wars. It'll teleport you to Velia, Ilia, or Lima.
This patch is unironically biggest life skill buff in years.
Yeah, because you get 75 mastery, brother. Yeah, so yeah, you get the Citadel. That's the that's a fort by last hitting the fort, it looks like. When the blue battlefield begins, you can check the number of activated castles in the remaining time in the world map. The blue battlefield Citadel cannot significantly change or cannot inflict significant damage even when hit by a character, and take significant damage from cannons attacks from ships, including the guild galleon. Okay, in this state, the castle can be attacked by another guild and its durability can be depleted again. Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna sail up to the Citadel and you're just gonna shoot it to death. I don't know why I don't have a picture of the Citadel here. There's an exclusive item called the Blue Battle Sea Rescue Map that you use to get back to the wharf and get your boat back. Okay, so yeah, you can change guild colors. There's blue battlefield rewards. We talked about this. Victory and participation buffs. So yeah, you just sail around with your guild. You sink other ships. You have to kill the... I can't believe they didn't show the picture of like the forts. The citadels. You have to kill the citadels, and then the citadel becomes your guild. And then other people can come and try to kill that citadel. Whoever owns the citadel at the end of time wins. Okay? It's anywhere between 20 and 60 minutes. Victory and participation buffs. Yeah, victory buff 70. Yeah, we already talked about this. Participation buff. Holy shit. Just for participating in the war. You get 50 life skill mastery, 30% life EXP gain, and 20% sailor XP. That's really good. That's a dub. How do you get what's the participation? Guilds that win and engage. Okay, when participating in the blue battlefield and final occupying a castle, it's given to all guild members. Conditions for okay, here we go. Conditions for obtaining a participation buff. When participating in the blue battlefield and failing to capture a castle, the guild alliance will be paid to guild members participating in the blue battlefield. Achieves the conditions below. Nice. So all you have to do is sign up, show up, and just, you know, die a bunch of times, and you get 50 life skill mastery. That's awesome. That's actually really good. They should do that. It did not work for normal Node Wars because you get like dead drops. But I think the blue battlefield could actually be solid. I'll be honest. Could actually encourage people to sail around and do shit. Personal rewards. Okay, so they're gonna give you a bunch of loot chests, shit, and gold bars. I don't know what's in the loot chests though. When opening a blue battlefield loot box, you get one item below according to a set probability. Oh. Best thing you get is 5k crow coins. The worst thing you get is 5 black crystals of condensed magic power. I think those are the those are the enhancing stones for your Carrick stuff. 3 perfume of courage, 3 deep sea elixirs, 500 crow coins, 2 mana 0 to duo Manos accessories, more crow coins, Okia's origin stone. Maybe that means Okia's flower for the... That can't be Ebonroos. There's no way. Wait, Okia's origin stone. This stone can be... Oh my god. This is the source of the stone that contains a mysterious power of the ocean goddess Okilua. It can return the sea stone, which has already been filled with the energy of the ocean and has been power expressed to its original state, the original stone. Usage. By processing with this with simple alchemy, you can obtain a sea stone of the appropriate grade. Oh, that's garbage. Never mind. I got excited. You can use the obtained sea stone by right-clicking it. Okay, nobody cares. All right, so it's just gonna give you a sea stone. Sounds good. All right, that's fine. Maybe it's another grade of sea stone. Who knows? It could be like the S tier grade of sea stone. That's probably what it is. So that's good. In that case, it's good. Deep sea stone box gives you random shit that you need for your Carracks and upgrading your Carracks, it looks like. Contribution. Additional reward for first place contribution. Oh, so if you're placed first in your guild, you get 1,000 extra crow coins. Top fragging gives you 1,000 crow coins. Opportunity to participate in red battlefield. Oh yeah, so it'll reset every night. Okay, whatever. The rest of these are just okay. All right, whatever. All right, so that's cool. Whatever. We don't know when we're getting that. Part of the reason I'm skimming all that, guys, is because we don't know when we're getting it, so I'm kind of glossing over it because it's probably going to change before now and then. So I'm just hitting the major bullet points. All right, and here is the update on the PvP situation. Hello, adventurers. This is Black Desert Studio. Hello, Jay. The battle system improvements we announced this week have been applied to the official servers. We're aware. As there have been overall structural changes, we are closely monitoring the subsequent hunting ground flow and PvP situation, including node wars, this aged like milk, and also quickly reviewing feedback we received from adventurers. In other words, they received your feedback that you were one-shotting your opponents, and they said, no problem. Now you can no longer hit opponents. Fixed it based on adventurer feedback. As this reorganization reflects both large and small-scale changes, some people have adapted quickly, but we are fully aware that many have felt confused by the differences in perception. What do you think, we're monkeys banging our heads against the keyboard? In particular, in the case of grinding, you may have felt uncomfortable because the flow has changed from what you're used to, and we're truly sorry for adventurers. Guys, they're talking to PvEers right now who are upset with their grinding. We're truly sorry for adventurers who have had a hard time due to these sudden changes. Damn, they must have been watching this stream and listening to your feedback all day. All day. Guys, this was written in the last like 4 hours, guaranteed. This change was not simple numerical adjustment, but a structural reorganization that reorganized the entire battle system. In particular, for hunting grounds, we clearly set the design direction so that you can select them according to your attack power. After analyzing the results from the patch and your feedback, we found that there were parts that were in line with the intended changes. And there were definitely parts that we did not expect. Accordingly, we will continue to adjust each hunting grounds with excessively low profit compared to attack power.
Ones. The devs always KNLWS what they're.
They always don't know what they're doing. Hey. Let them talk. This is an important statement. I'll be honest with you. This is very important for the entire PvP community. If you're an upset PvPer, I just talked about it. If you're excited about Blue Battlefield, I just talked about it. This is about PvEers who are really upset. A lot of players are waiting for this note right here. This is important. All right. Accordingly, we will continue to adjust hunting grounds, that's grind zones, with excessively low profit compared to attack power in accordance with the original direction. So they're going to buff the weak spots and reduce hunting grounds with excessively high profits. This does not mean nerfing and improving specific grind zones, but rather our goal is to first create a reasonable structure in which profit and loot are determined according to the AP required by the hunting ground. We will also adjust any inconvenient elements or difficulty of the hunting ground itself, including gimmicks if there are any excessive aspects. What's the betting right now? This is being passed around the Pearl Abyss office. Like a street hooker. Like a filthy street hooker. These are passing around going, please. Okay, we gotta upgrade some of these hunting grounds. Honestly, you know what? Well, while we're at it. Okay, I wouldn't be able to sleep if I didn't get it in there. Bro, I gotta throw in my cheese. Oh, okay. I'll get you one of them. Okay. Okay, all right. Too much. Just okay. Just roll this back. All right, we're good. All right, leave it. Okay. All right. Honestly, do you know why this line exists right here? Because Dark Knights right now look like this. All right, this is where we're at as a community. All right, we just sit there and we goon. All right, we're broke as shit. All right, here we go. Oh God, I see the Berserker. Oh no, I just saw the Berserker. I saw chat said, bro doesn't know. Please tell me they're not buffing this class again. Just stop. Just get through it. Just get through it. Just get through it. Don't crash out yet. All right. We believe that there may be some who do not like our direction or are disappointed. No, I think that they're moving in the correct direction as long as they can fix it. However, since we informed you of our direction with our reorganization through the last ball, we believe that now is the time to focus more on doing our best to ensure that the direction and reorganization and the actual playing experience are somewhat consistent with the intention. I agree. Double down. At least in the PvE aspect, double down. Make it work. We will think more carefully and make sure that we have not missed anything. You missed Turos. Make Turos duo again. Just make it duo again. Group grind zone. Big important. Anyway. And if there's a situation in which the direction changes in the future, or if there are unavoidable special circumstances, we will definitely share it in advance. We will not change our desire to walk together with adventurers and coordinate, and we will continue to think of better ways, as long as you aren't a PvP player. Not joking. Translate it. Don't know what to tell you. Next, let's talk about PvP. Fucking cinema. Okay, all right. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're queued back up again. PvP is still in a state of confusion due to various factors such as equipment updates and reorganization of resistances. In particular, we are aware that improvements are needed for the phenomenon of characters being relatively too strong, such so that the rock meta, tank meta, that means like the tank frontline meta, DR, evasion, like really strong frontline right now, tank meta, has been consistently pointed out throughout this year. Accordingly, okay, well, you did it. There's no more tank meta. On this patch, I assure you, everyone is dead. Not anymore. They can't hit each other anymore, but you know, it is what it is. Accordingly, patches will be made first for classes that urgently need improvement in conjunction with the battle system reorganization. We are also preparing adjustments for some classes, including Awakening Sage, that are excessively strong. We will closely analyze each ability of other classes and adjust them. Since PvP is a complex mix of various factors, such as character proficiency and equipment settings, we will approach these adjustments as delicately and cautiously as possible, rather than making big changes all at once. Well, thank God you didn't just do that. In the short term, we will adjust classes that urgently need improvement while also drawing up long-term picture. Thank you. Please buff Dark Knight. I swear to God, if I scroll down and I see Berserker buffs, I'm gonna punch straight through my monitor. God is my witness. I swear to God, if you nerf Dark Knight again, that will be the end of it. I swear to God, these better be nerfs. These better be nerfs. Oh my God, these better be nerfs. I swear to God. Giant, that's Berserker. Since the mouse movement has been changed to be impossible when using skills, adventurers who usually play Berserker have been frustrated. You mean like the last 16 hours? So they get to be upset for 16 hours and get an immediate fix? Before adjusting the overall PvP balance adjustments will be made based on the changes in mouse movement. Please note that the adjustments will be made to other classes following the inability to mouse move. DK used mouse movement all the time. DK used mouse movement all the time. DK is a massive mouse movement class, right? Right, guys? Huge mouse movement class. Crazy mouse move. Huge. I demand compensation. Huge mouse to move class. So is Awakening Megu. Awakening Megu's crazy mouse move. Crazy mouse move class. Crazy mouse move class. Insane. So good. Honestly, Scholar too. Scholar, one of the most insane mouse movers in the entire game. Right, guys? Scholar, absolutely insane. Mouse move, nuts. It being removed, killed the class. Brutal. Need the bus. Need the bus. Oh god, no, please don't buff them. Giant had lava piercer to approach enemies, but it was difficult because the number of times was limited and the direction could not be changed abruptly. Oh, so they couldn't 180 degrees changed where they were jumping? To solve this problem, we're using shake off for evasive movement while moving. Lava piercer will be reset and can be continuously as long as stamina allows. I don't mean to be overly dramatic, but I feel like I'm Jesus dying on a cross right now. Does anyone feel like they're being crucified? Like straight up, the Roman soldiers have all the weapons. I'm being nailed to a cross as a Dark Knight. This guy's drinking water.
PA has edited things already.
This guy's drinking water right next to me. Oh, you thirsty? That's my bad. As long as stamina allows. The class doesn't use stamina. In the case of Awakening, that was for Succession. That was Succession. In the case of Awakening, a link has been added so that the direction can be forward and backward in the air, rather than landing after the air jump. So they can mouse move again? Refresh? Oh, it's going away now? I'm just refreshing. Did they remove it now? It's gone now. It's not actually happening. It's all a dream. It's a fever dream. I'm dreaming right now. I haven't been streaming for 17 hours. I'm dreaming. Are you kidding me? So let me get this straight. We've been struggling against Berserkers for the last 8 years. These tyrant freak dictators have been terrorizing us in PvP. Particularly the last 5 years since Succession came out. Berserker's been absolutely a terror. And they are struggling for all of 20 hours. 20 hours. 20 hours. Not even. Honestly, 19 hours, 15 minutes. And you already fixed them. You just couldn't handle their tears. Why does Berserker always get buffed no matter what? And somehow these loser that play this class will bitch about how their class is somehow not good enough. I don't get it. It's actually just unreal. Additional adjustments will be made. These changes when adjusting overall PvP balance. So please give us your opinions. That's my opinion. You want it translated? I've got you. Hold up. And I know that they're wondering what the
버프를 걸지 마세요. 제발 신이시여. 그러지 마세요.
거르지 마세요. Whatever the f he just said. Oh my god. Okay, so what is this? River lava drilling. That means flow lava piercer. What does this look like? Oh my god, they're literally going to be completely unstoppable. Oh my god. They're literally going to be... What the is that? Are we kidding me? They lose mouse to move? And you're like, oh, the poor Berserkers. Only the frontline tanks that don't take any damage and have the 20,000 HP health pool. What will they do? Oh, God. We almost took their crabs away from them. Which one? We almost took any of them. AIDS, bro. These people. Defense judgment changed from a forward guard to a super armor. That's what Berserker needed. More super armor. Great. River Beast, River Berserk, River me. Skill has been changed to Gang Berserk. Technology has been changed accordingly. That's what it looks like. It's the icon. When using this skill, Wild Beast has been unstoppable. Beast skill is granted. Is that the class buff? So class buff gives you your Berserker stance now. Like you're on your beast mode. You guys. I hate Berserker mains. Why do you always get everything you want? I swear, if I scroll down and see Dark Knight nerfs again, I swear I'm gonna start playing Berserker. I'll show you pain. I'll show you suffering. I swear to God, I'll learn the whole class. I don't give a shit. I'll jack off before I go live every day. I won't be horny at all. I'll show you suffering. I will show you nerfs like you've never seen in your entire life. You worthless wastes of human garbage. Everything I touch turns to shit. But don't worry. The golden boys. Those players. Oh, yeah, no, we can't touch those classes. We gotta help them. We gotta help them. Giant Sleeves. Change the additional jump to continue in the air. Run that shit back. Why the fuck are you even... Why are we even playing Awakening Nova? This class literally has better movement than Awakening Nova does. And range. What the fuck would you play that garbage for? Can be used when after landing on the ground. Can be used when in the air. So you can use it in the air and on the ground. So you can literally double use it in the air to keep going. Or you can just land, decide you don't want to be here anymore, and then go the other way. But you know what? Why don't we double Dark Knight's stamina costs this patch? Oh, we're not done. Oh, there's another example. There's another example. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, thank God. More movement. Such an immobile class. But don't worry, they can't mouse to move anymore. So it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. God, bro. Finally, Shai. Some good news. Jesus Christ. Bro, the Berserker, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. All right. Last week's update brought quite a few changes to Shai. As the rules for reducing opponents' defenses were unified, the scope of changing was bound to be relatively greater for Shai.
Why are we playing other
We had relied
classes?
on
I'm
Misty
rerolling.
Hayes' skills
Thank God
as her
they
main
gave a free reroll
advantage.
scroll.
Accordingly, today we have reflected large and small improvements so that Shai can fight more stably alone in PvE content. After today's patch, we will also consider additional improvements depending on Shai's situation. Okay, I think that's fair. Lessen their buffs, give them more solo play. That's good. These are realistic improvements for now, but we are continuing to think more deeply about Shai's identity as a character and direction she should take in the future. Shai started out as a character specialized as daily life skill content and a terrorist through her unique ability, terrorism. She has even served as a buffer in a party play. Buffer, right. Yeah, buffer. Uh-huh. That's what we're going to call it. Literally required in party play. That's fine though. However, as time passed, we came to the conclusion that this unique structure affected overall balance and sometimes acted as a limitation to the character itself. Oh, no shit. Only took him 4 years. Against this backdrop, we are carefully exploring directions while keeping various possibilities open. Wait, what? In particular, the voices of adventurers who have played Shai for a long time are a very important criteria for making future decisions. We always take into consideration the opinions of you who give us the official website bulletin board or customer center, and we will use them as valuable foundations for setting future directions. For now, as I explained earlier, we will refine to the best of our ability to meet the current situation. So wait, you're telling me that the future of Al Qaeda is going to be determined by the leading terrorists in the organization? Utaru, we have always been friends. We have always been friends. Now think rationally before you do anything crazy. Okay, before you do anything crazy and suggest anything outlandish, I need you to just breathe for a moment. Holy shit, don't let him on an airplane. What the if you leave, no way you're gonna give him that feedback. Please at least modify it. Please at least modify it. Please do what I told you to do. Please do not. Please, at least respect my opinion on large-scale PvP. Mercy. Last week's update brought significant changes for Shai. With the new unified buffs rules for DP reduction, many Shai's strengths, particularly those tied to Misty Haze, felt quite different than before. Today, we've implemented a series of adjustments to help Shai thrive more reliably in PvE, even when solo. We'll continue to monitor performance and make tweaks where needed. That covers the practical changes for now. Beyond these immediate improvements, we're taking a closer look at what makes Shai unique and where we should go from there. Okay? At least they're looking at Shai. This is actually a really good thing. I'm going to be honest with you. The fact that they're literally considering a full-on rework for Shai is unironically a good thing. I know that we're basically full-on crash out mode right now, but this is a good thing for the game. This is really good. Actually good. Assuming they don't f it up. Okay. Shai started as a life skill specialist, and now there, thanks to her unique talent, she's also a strong support in party play. Way too strong. However, the stick mechanics have over time both shaped and constrained her balance. With that in mind, we're carefully exploring new possibilities and directions. Your feedback is invaluable to this process. Please continue sharing your insights and on the forums and support. Every comment helps guide the Shai's future. For now, we're polishing adjustments as we go. We appreciate your patience as we work through Shai to make her the best that she can be. What is that? The movement. Oh, that's the rolling thing. That's the forward F. The movement distance of the skill has been increased by 25%. Sure. The invincibility effect has been added that applies to monsters when using the skill. Really good. Good. Shairang. This is the A or D RMB, as far as I'm aware. Change the skill that deals damage to enemies and restores health to allies. Health restored up to 300 based on skill level. That's really good. Projectile speed has been increased in the maximum flight. This is actually really good. This is a better way to do a support BDO. That's really good. That's a W. That's really good. Yeah, you have a ranged heal now. This is really, really good. This is a much healthier direction for Shai. Much healthier direction. That skill is locked? Not anymore, it's not. Not in PvP, anyway. Yay ho. This is the... Oh, which skill is this? Oh, it's the boomerang skill. Super armor has been added to the skill, as it should have been in the first place. The skill acquisition level has been changed from 55 to 30, sure. Tony Hawk Pro Skater Shai Blaze. Change so that the falling motion does not occur when using the skill. Good. Good. Don't be sick. That's the other heal. Super armor effect added while using the skill. Good. Very good. Come here and hide. That used to be the skill's cooldown has been changed from 4 minutes to 2 minutes. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's the replacement for over here, right? That was the everyone's accuracy is reduced by 50% and all allies. Is it reversed? All allies have plus 50% evasion. Yeah, plus 50% evasion. And enemies minus 50% accuracy. So they literally just can't hit anything. It's basically protected area. That's way too strong. I'm just going to be honest. This is way too powerful. This is... You can't... Because keep in mind, guys, Shai still has all of its buffs. That's way too good. That's Shai still has... She is still overwhelmingly
Argus
required for large-scale PvP.
For 8 months. We are about to witness cinema.
Yeah, so Misty Haze being nerfed the way that it was overwhelmingly an amazing thing. But the buffs need to be nerfed as well. Like, the buffs need to be brought down as well. And then this will be okay. This is way too much. This makes Shai way too required for large-scale PvP. It's already brutal. Not that there's any large-scale PvP in the game in the first place. Ping Pong. Added a knockback effect when the skill hits successfully. What's Ping Pong? What is this? Which skill is this, Utaru? What's the skill input for this? Twirl Boom? It's the Rabam. Oh, is this like the eat this kind of thing? Shift Z. Yeah, it's the longer eat this range, right? Basically. Yeah, it's shift. Yeah, it's okay. That's fine. Now. What is that? What is now? When a hit is successful, the movement speed reduction. The ball? What do you mean the ball? The jumping and the throwing of the balls. Oh, it's a Rabam skill. I must not have. When a hit is successful, the movement speed reduction effect is removed and the effect of minus 20 to all armor for 10 seconds is added. Okay, sure. Change the skill that inflicts damage to the target. Change to a skill that inflicts damage to hit target. Okay, sure. Taste this. Okay. Added a forward guard effect when using the skill. That's huge. That is really good. She needs another forward guard. And it's a lingering forward guard. That's really good for Shai. That's a good quality of life. That's good. That's very good. So protected. Most people don't understand. Shai is an extremely unprotected class outside of like bongos. Basically, like she is not very protected. She's got like one forward guard on SLMB basically, and I think SRMB might be a forward guard now. But like for the most part, she's not super protected. So this is good. Especially when you compare it to other classes. I'm trying to be fair. Especially when you compare it to other classes in the game. Let's be honest. Wukong, permanently protected class. Sage, permanently protected class. Give me a break. Now they don't add the utility that Shai gives, so that's also that's also fair. Taste it. Added a forward guard. Good. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Ping, ping, ping. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, fall over. Yuck. Ping, ping, ping. Okay. Yes. Increase the amount of time the character can rotate relative to the camera when using the skill. All right. I'd have to see that on a motion to know what the... I assume that they mean like where you twirl around, I guess. Echoes of the Earth. The stun effect on successful hit has been changed to a knockdown. That's honestly good. That actually hurts the skill. I think the stun is far more powerful. Stun is far more powerful. Knockdown is recoverable. Wrath of the Sun. the movement speed reduction effect that has been removed, and the attack speed and cast speed reduction effects have been changed to increase by up to 25%. What? The movement speed reduction effect has been removed, and the attack cast speed reduction effects have been changed to... Okay. So it's just an attack cast speed slow. Up to 25%. Okay, fine. Whatever. No longer remove speed slow. That's honestly a buff. Slight buff. The damage of the following skills have been adjusted. Good. All right, so massive Shai buff changes. These are all over. I'll be honest with you. I agree with pretty much every one of these changes. Pretty much all of your damage skills, guys, are getting massive damage buffs in PvP and PvE. Huge. Absolutely massive. I think that the only problem is this right here. This is not a good thing. This is majorly bad implications for large scale PvP. But everything else I think is extremely positive for Shai. I think the class is actually moving in a positive direction with the Misty Haze nerf, moving more towards like this range healing. She's got a little bit more protection. She can play on her own a little bit more. This is really, really good. Much more positive. We now need to scale back her buffs. Like the buffs that she's able to give people, they need to be scaled back, in my opinion. But this is good. I'm able to look at things. Look, I hate Shais, but like it's only because they've been killing the game for the last few years. This is really good, guys. The fact that they're changing Shai and giving it this much attention is our feedback. Us. Okay? We're the ones that were like, you need to fucking fix this shit. This is miserable. And they're finally starting to move on it. This is good. Keep pushing them. It's kind of like the Epstein files. I understand that comparing that to a childlike character is questionable at best, but the more we pressure them about this, the more they have to give us. Okay? So just keep pushing them. Keep pushing them. That's a wild call. But I was right. Blue, you are out of you are out of line, but you are not wrong. No, I'm not. It's 100% works. The analogy works. You're wrong for that one. I am not. No, you're laughing right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. It 100% works. All right. Solare Hall of Fame. No one cares. Everybody's getting their Hall of Fame picture in the ALS. No one gives a shit. Have fun. I'm just kidding. Thank you to all of our AOS users and all the sages that will be... I'm sorry. It's the top person on each class. By the way, the last time somebody on DK got into the Hall of Fame, you put on a ghillie suit like a clown monkey. There was this thick bitch ranger standing there. Super hot female classes everywhere. And then we've got this monkey looking suit on, the hottest class in the game. You stuck up selfish bitch. Think of someone other than yourself. Ridiculous. Bitch look like a bush. The effect item plus 10 durability reduction resistance has been added to the effect of Shai's class costume. All right, whatever. Yeah, all right, so there's adjustments there, whatever. Monster. The balance of Shai, the Immortal Abyss monsters have been adjusted. I don't know what the that means. Added messages when starting and ending special attacks. So this is... I don't know where this is. I don't know what the this means. I don't know what this is. The issue with the health of monsters in Hex Sanctuary was applied at a low level has been fixed. Oh, thank God they fixed Hex immediately. All right, guys, enjoy Hex because it's already got the change on the global labs. That shit, milk it while it's here, guys, because once it's gone, it's gone. It's cooked. Accordingly, the vitality, we've been caught. Accordingly, the vitality of the monsters in Elvia Hex has been increased by 100% compared to before. Cooked. Knowledge, nobody cares. Cutscenes. Occupation and Stronghold War. The issue where the Occupation and Stronghold War is not happening. I was gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna do it. I've already talked about it. The issue where the damage from the Flame Tower Divine Weapon in base Occupation Wars was affected by the character's damage reduction has been fixed. Oh, so apparently DR was helping you tank Flame Tower shots. That's done now. All right, UI. Following the improvement of the notification messages appearing when alchemy and cooking through this week's official server update, we have prepared an update. Guys, like the video. You've been watching for like 30 minutes. Like the video. Thank you. I love you. It means so much. This update, we have prepared an update for similar issues that may have caused inconvenience to adventurers or may feel somewhat awkward in some situations. This content is currently in development. Wait, what? We approved an improvement update for similar issues. All right, but you're not going to tell us what it is. This content is in development, but we have judged that it may work differently for the environment enjoyed by many adventurers through internal testing. Weird. Accordingly, we plan to conduct a test by securing alarm logs that are actually performed in a live for a week, and we would like to inform you that the actual update will be presented to adventurers through regular maintenance on August 6th. What is being presented to us? We don't even know what you're talking about. Notifications. Following this week's live server update, improving notifications messages. Again, whatever. All right, they just said it again. Notification message has been changed as follows. When there's a lot of notification messages that appear in the center of the screen, the messages have been changed to appear and disappear quickly according to priority. High importance messages have been changed to output normally without simplifying presentation. Before change, after change. Okay, whatever. I don't give a shit about any of that. I don't care. I have all that shit turned off. I don't care. Change the notification. I don't care when a world boss spawns. I don't mind being notified. I've had it on for 9 years or 8 years at this point. Don't care. Change the notification messages for items at the... Okay, yeah, we are this. When the number of items found through Control F is large, the number of items displayed will be abbreviated from 100k or 1 million. Or as 100k or 1 million. They're doing that for me. I have a lot of Quran stones. Also Zethian. Zethian's got a lot of Quran stones too. Also, pretty much all the content creators that are ready. We'd like to thank all adventurers who've been enjoying Black Desert. Crazy patch. Crazy patch. Some for PvE, some for life skillers, some for PvPers. And interesting balance update. A Shai update I can actually agree with the exception of one like smaller change down there. This is the dumbest shit ever. They said that they want feedback on this shit. Of course Berserkers are gonna say that they need this. Guys, it's very important we give feedback that the Berserkers do not need this. This is absolutely literally insane. This is literally insane. Especially Succession Berserkers. What in the are we actually going to sit here and pretend that Succession Berserker doesn't have enough mobility? Are we joking? We're going to pretend that Berserker needs this. We're literally going to sit here and pretend that that's a thing. Big speech about PvE. I will warn you. We got a big speech about PvP at the Calpheon Ball last year. They didn't give us shit. And now PvP has been removed for the game. Supposedly until next maintenance. So you count your blessing on the PvE changes. They said they're gonna listen to feedback. They better. Because they destroyed their game in this patch.